Alright, so hey everyone, I'm going to be answering the top 5 most asked questions about Valorant, and I have a lot of thoughts on the ones I have, so I'm probably gonna have to get into this quick or else this video is going to be hours, because I could talk for hours. So the first question that I found was, who should I main slash unlock? Now this is a good question because Valorant actually has a lot of agents now. Since the start of the game, like there's been a lot of added agents like Neon Chamber, Fade, Harbor, like there's a lot. So knowing who to play is a good question. But I think it starts, personally for me, it didn't start like this, but for others it could. Just think about what your playstyle is. Do you like to fight? Do you like to run in and fight people and take kills and take stuff? Or are you more like calm? Do you like sit back more? Because if you're very aggressive, it's probably best you play someone that's like a duelist or initiator, like Jet or Sky. But if you don't like to fight as much, if you like to stay back, not to say that you won't take fight, but if you want to take a more calmer approach, maybe it's best you go and play someone like Sage, or maybe even a controller like Omen. Maybe not Omen, Astra, I don't know. But yeah, if you learn the actual, like, what the roles are in Valorant, which is Duelist, Initiator, Sentinel, and Controller, if you go learn them, then you may understand better what playstyle you have and what you might want to look at playing and unlocking in the game. For me, it was a bit different because I've been playing, FPS for a very, very long time, so I already know my playstyle. So when I came into Valorant, even though I was on 20 FPS, I was playing on a laptop, I could play properly. I've played Jet since the dawn of Valorant. Like, I have been a Jet main. And this isn't surprising because I'm a Genji main in Overwatch, and I used to play 3 speeds in R6, so I play very high pace, high fast aggro fighting characters, so it's not really a surprise that, I'm a Jet main, and even to this day, I'm still a Jet main. Another good way, I'd say, though, is just look at the characters. Look at their design, and do they look cool to you? Like, it doesn't even have to be about what they do in game, or what their playstyle is, or anything like that. If you're new to the game, and you don't know who to unlock or who to play, just look at the characters, which one is cool to you. If they look cool to you, just play them. Valorant doesn't really... You don't really need to main anyone to play well or to get higher rank if you're trying to rank up. It's just play who you think is cool. Play who you like to play. Because in the end, you're gonna have more fun playing who you like to play. Like, I'm gonna have more fun playing Jet, playing Neon, playing the Duelist, but that doesn't mean other people can't have fun playing Sage, playing, I have fun playing Sage. I play Sage sometimes. Like, I play everything. I play mostly Phil, but my main is Jet. So, play who you think is cool. Like, do they look cool to you? So, moving on to the second question, which is more of a skill thing than anything, and it's how do I stop being hard stuck? Which I feel like is pretty general, but if you're hard stuck, there's probably a reason why. So, I've been Ascendant 2. Like, my peak was this episode, and I'm Ascendant 2. Or was. I'm Ascendant 1 right now, but that's not the point. So I've been Ascendant 2, and I've peaked. So I've been through all these ranks, and I'm still trying to improve. Like, I'm not perfect in any way. I still need to improve if I want to get Immortal, if I want to get Radiant, if I want to, play in higher ranks than I already am. But I've been through Iron, because I used to be Iron on 20 FPS on a laptop. I used to be Iron, and I've gone all the way up to Ascendant 2. So I think the problem if you're hard stuck is probably you have one or maybe a few very big issues that could be changed that would help you rank up. So, for instance, if you're silver, Now, I don't want to trash the silver players, but yeah, anyone who's silver, I don't mean hate here, but if you're silver and you're hard stuck in silver, I'd say there's probably 3 main issues you have, which is why you can't rank up. It's might be all of them, but it's either aim, positioning, and game sense. Or, well, aim / crosshair placement, positioning, and game sense. Those are probably the 3 main key things that are preventing you from ranking up. So if you're hard stuck in silver, I would say if you asked me for advice as a silver player who is very struggling to rank up, I would ask you or want to see those 3 things, and I would probably tell you to improve on 1 or more of those 3 things. Same thing goes for me in Ascendant. I already know what my biggest issue is, which is aim and crosshair. Well, not really crosshair placement. Crosshair placement is very, it's pretty good because I've played FPS for so long, so my crosshair placement's good. It's more of my aim, because I know my aim isn't as good as I played on controller for so long, and I haven't been playing on keyboard and mouse not even half the time I played on controller. So I know that my aim above everything is probably the thing that's lacking. So what I'm physically doing things to try and improve my aim. Playing the game is going to improve it anyway. But I've been using Aim Lab, I've been playing games that require, aim. It's I play with the same sensitivity across multiple games to try and practice more of that consistent aim. So I know that my thing is aim, and that's what's stopping me from going from Ascendant to Immortal. But like I said, you might be silver, and it might be your game sense is just not there yet, and you need to maybe watch some people play, or watch yourself play and try and figure out your way of thinking and how you can improve at deciding things. So that's probably why. You're never hard stuck because of your team. Maybe you're gonna lose every now and again because of your team, but in any rank below Diamond, there's no way you're gonna be hard stuck because of your team. So that actually leads on to the 3rd question, which is, what do I do when I have toxic /trolling teammates? Well, sometimes you can't do anything, which is the really depressing part. Sometimes you cannot do anything, and it really sucks. You might have trolls, you might have AFK, toxic, griefing, you might have crypto throwers if you're high enough rank. Sometimes there is nothing you can do, and you just have to bear with it. Try and do as well as you can so you lose less RR. There is just going to be times where you cannot do anything about it. But at the same time, there actually are matches I have won with my team, arguing with each other. I play on EU. This is the most toxic server you will ever play on. So I go through toxic teammates and everything and griefing and stuff on a daily basis. And honestly, the only thing you can do, really, is just keep trying your best. And sometimes I started just muting all comms, which is really backwards because most people will tell you that comms are so important in Valorant, especially when you get to higher ranks. But the thing is that if all they're doing is arguing, and all they're doing is being toxic, and all they're doing is blaming you for talking, giving comms, trying, you should just turn off comms, turn off voice chat, turn off text chat, click all the people off, and just play. I've done that multiple times, and I have actually won matches in Ascendant doing that. I've top fragged and kept playing as best I could, and we actually win in the end. Honestly, you can't give therapy to your teammates. You can't calm them down. If they've decided they're gonna be toxic or troll, they've decided. There's no way you're gonna calm them down other than playing your best and starting to win. Because when you start to win, that's when they stop trolling, because they realize they can win. But when you like try and stop them verbally or typing to them and trying to get them to stop, they will just get more tilted. So just turn off your voice chat and turn off your text chat and just play. Play to win, play to like play your best. Sometimes you're not gonna win. It's just, that's just how it is. But you can definitely try and impact a match by just not engaging with them, and you might, you might win. So, alright, so the fourth question is, what is the best way to improving fast in Valorant? Now, I think if you go to anyone else, which is like, I don't do this because I don't like it. But if you go to many other people, they will probably say VOD review. Like, just record yourself in your matches and watch yourself back and watch how you could improve in ... situation where you died, or ... situation where you missed the kill. I don't do this personally because I've never done this across any game I've played ranked systems in, and I've still got to higher ranks, so you don't have to do it. But I don't personally like it because I actually just get bored. Like, that is the exact reason why I don't do it, is I just get bored of watching it. I don't like it, so I don't do it. But a lot of people will say to do VOD review. What I do is more like in the moment. So like when I die, I just think about how I could have not died. If I miss a kill, I just think about how I could have not missed a kill. So like, for example, say I peek and I take a fight with Reyes, who's in CT. If I peek and I just get insta headshot, I think about how I could have. I mean, this isn't a situation that's happened like specifically. It's just hypothetical. If I peek and die, I think about how I could have done that better. Why am I just peeking the Reyes when she's already peeking me for no reason? I'm playing like Jet or something. Why am I just peeking her? I should jump spot, or I should jiggle to see where she is and then peek her. I should ask for a teammate flash. You know, I should ask Breach to flash through the wall so that I can get the free kill. I should do different things. I shouldn't just peek and die. So you could do that in the moment and think about how you could have not died and stuff. And that's how I do it most of the time. Other than that, playing the game is just the best way to improve. Until you get to like Ascendant, Immortal, Radiant, you're not... The things that you improve on are very like minor but impact a major way. So, you know, I mean, you can do aim lab. Like I said, I'm doing aim lab and I'm doing stuff to improve my aim, but that's personally because my aim is just not as good as other people's because I've not played keyboard and mouse as long. But yeah, if you want to improve fast, playing the game is probably the best way, and just thinking about how you could have done something better. You don't even have to play like hours and hours and hours on top of it either. You don't have to play hours of the game to improve. You even, I mean, I remember there was a kid in EU not long ago who hit Radiant, and he only plays for like 2 hours a day. So it doesn't matter about how much you play, more so how consistent you are. If you're consistent every day or every other day with how much you practice and stuff, that's probably the best. So yeah, that's probably the best way to improve. And then finally, is Valorant worth playing? Which is a question. No, don't do it. No. No, but seriously, it's not for everyone. I know a lot of people don't like the way that Valorant plays and stuff. If you're into CSGO, you know, you might like it because it's a similar type of FPS playstyle. I mean, if you like games with characters with abilities like Overwatch and R6, which I played both of. I even played Apex Legends. Like, I played so many games with characters with abilities, so it works for me. And then on top of that, it's also a different type of FPS game that I'd never played before because I hadn't played CSGO. So yeah, if you like those types of games where you have characters with abilities with more precise gunplay, I say precise because it's not really precise yet, although today's patch might actually fix that precise gunplay. But yeah, I mean, I have fun with it. I wouldn't be doing so much with it if I didn't have fun with it, and I did think it was a fun game, and I wouldn't have played it for the 3 years I have already, which is how long it's been out. So yeah, I mean, I committed to 2 years of Valorant on 20 FPS. I'm gonna like the game if I commit to that. But yeah, so everyone should, you should always give it a try. I'm sure many people probably think that they wouldn't like it, and then they try it and they actually do like it. As long as you have fun with it, at the end of the day, everyone plays for fun. Well, I hope they do. There's people who don't, and they're just masochists. But the community could be a bit toxic. League and Valorant are known for being like more toxic, but you can have fun with it, and it's a fun game. So yeah, that's the 5 most asked questions about Valorant that I decided to answer on a whim. But yeah, I think the recording is not hours long, so that's good. I actually have a question for everyone else, and it's what got you into Valorant and why? Because I actually hear a lot of weird ways about why people start playing a certain game, so I'd actually really like to hear why people got into Valorant, especially when I think the general basis around what Valorant is, and League, is they're really toxic games, and people say so much bad about it. I'm actually curious why anyone tried it and stuff, so put in the comments, why did you get into Valorant? Or why? What got you into it? But yeah, other than that, that's 5 questions. Make sure to like and subscribe if you want more like this, and I will see you in the next one.